About the Department of Labor. Give us a state of the state as to where you all are on this journey.
Great. Thanks, Luke. So a core activity when I joined DOL in 21 as a chief technology officer was to establish an emerging technology office that was
Hmm.
focused on driving innovation. And since that time, I've spent a lot of time strengthening our strategy, our structure, our core business processes, and the talent that can help to deliver that work. So one thing that's really important to just maybe remind folks is that Department of Labor has a really important mission, and the IT services we deliver in our CIO is a shared service entity. So the majority of our sub agencies that deliver our mission value rely on our IT shop to enable those missions. And so in the artificial intelligence, emerging technologies, these become really vital to one, getting them to understand the value of these products, and then two, how we can then help them to advance the work that they're doing around work enforcement, ensuring good working conditions, that people are retiring with dignity, that people are getting educated, trained, and back in the job market. So that's the driver for a lot of what we do. How do we enable those mission-enabled agencies to do their jobs better? In response to that, in 21, we stood up two key programs. One was a robotic process automation program where we established an internal foundational platform for how we drive that and deliver services. The other was around artificial intelligence, machine learning, and how can we offer this as a shared service based on mission value and pilots. I think my other colleagues talked about mission. First and foremost, what is the mission need? Where does this create value? And then is it something that's feasible? Is the juice worth the squeeze on? How we drive that stuff through. I think foundational to getting these programs out is getting in good staff, getting in good contract support that can help to enable it. They can help evangelize it, help develop both the needs of the programs, but also where there are limitations. One area that we developed early on, I think, to help drive these programs was also an innovation incubator where we could look at what is the business process, what is the need. And we never start with, okay, you come with a problem, we can use AI or ML. It always starts with what is the problem, what is the need, what are the customers trying to achieve? And then as we take it through this discovery process, what's the current state, what does the future state look like? This gives us a chance to assess what is the right technology. Is it AI? Is it RPA? Is it something completely different? But understanding that at the outset and understanding, are we asking the right questions? Do we have the right problem? Are we moving in the right direction is really crucial to ensuring that we're not coming in thinking, okay, well, we've got the answer already. Linked in with the innovation incubator is also strengthening how we develop KPIs and what are the performance indicators that we're going after to see again, is what are we trying to measure? Is the juice worth the squeeze on this? If we're going forward with this, is it having the intended impact? And so those are areas of maturation that we're continuing to go through to ensure a strong, healthy program. Two areas I just want to, or a few other areas I want to just hit real quickly are on our journey towards delivering this as a service. One is strengthening communications within the agency to ensure we're addressing the priorities and the needs of leadership. And so, one area that we've looked at is what is leadership saying about AI and the future of AI in especially at DOL and its workforce. And I hear our leadership talk a lot about, we want to empower workers. We want to enable them to do their jobs better. We want to augment how they do their work and shift from low value to high value work. So that's been a very core message. And as we look at the amount of work coming through DOL, the need to shift focus away from grabbing documentation and pulling data together, and instead empowering some of our different program workers to make decisions faster, to focus on more customer service, empathy, things that they really want to get to. That's become a central message and a core area of focus as we kind of match the strategy to the situation around where heads are at, what the readiness is for AI, and how we're going to implement it.
Hmm.
The other core areas around employing responsible AI and ensuring that how we design, execute, and validate AI is being done in an ethical and equitable manner. Partnerships, I think, are really key here. We had a presidential innovation fellow join us early on to help create the basis for how we're leveraging our responsible AI and in the work that we're doing. We just started a partnership with through an IPA with Stanford University's Institute for Human Centered AI. There's School of Law to further develop our responsible AI strategy and ensure that as we do this, we're not including bias, we're not having unintended consequences, and we can have much more transparency as we deliver these products.